following video is for the Certified Private Equity Professional Program. Today's focus is the Series A round. The Series A round refers to one of the funding rounds for a private equity fund that is assigned sequential letters, with the A round being the initial round of funding, then the B round, then the C round, and so on. Let's give you an example to see how this works. In the first round, Company A here, which is just our example company for today, will seek financing from sources. It may be angel investors, it may be venture capital funds, and other forms of private capital. They will open up their Series A round. So here's a Series A round that we're talking about today. Then they will open up a B round, and this can go on for multiple rounds, such as a C round and so on. So you'll see in each of these they're going to take on new forms of capital, offering equity stakes in their company. And so this is a pretty good lesson in how startup companies, especially young companies, growth companies, will seek capital from outside investors without having an initial public offering. They'll go through these rounds. Although the A round is typically understood as the first round of funding, it can also be preceded by other rounds. For example, a startup may have an angel investor round or two, and then have a seed capital funding round, and only after these rounds, the startup will look to venture capital funds for the Series A round of financing. A shares are the class of shares that are created for the A round. This is as opposed to shares given to investors in later rounds like B shares. And sometimes the A round will have preferential treatment because they're taking on more risk because it's a younger company. Whereas B shares, there's a little bit more proven. People have vetted this company. They may have already received a significant return on their investment, and so they're more willing to take less reward for their risk because they have lower risk. The A round is typically considered getting in on the ground floor, and this is definitely risky, but it also often has a lot of rewards. For instance, if you were in on the Series A round for Facebook, you probably got some preferential shares and some preferred stock in the company, and you would be definitely rewarded for that, even though you took a major risk on betting on a social media company like that when so many have failed in the past. So this wraps up our short lesson on Series A round financing and how companies will use the Series A round to raise capital for their business. Again, this was a video for the Certified Private Equity Professional Program, and thank you for watching.